Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs, holding it there for just a second, and then let it go. Feel the weight of your shoulders drop. Listen to the silence behind the noise. You are here. You are safe. But perhaps inside you do not feel safe. Perhaps you feel as though the ground beneath you is cracking, as if the walls are closing in and the sheer volume of life, the demands, the disappointments, the uncertainty is becoming too loud to bear. We have all been there. It is the moment when you stare at the ceiling at 3 a.m, wondering how you will survive the next day. It is the tightness in your chest when the phone rings, or the heavy stone in your stomach when you realize that something you loved is gone. You feel alone in this chaos. You feel that everyone else has it figured out, that everyone else is walking on solid ground while you are drifting in a storm. But you are not alone. This feeling, this overwhelming sense that life is falling apart, is not a failure on your part. It is part of the human condition. It is a burden that has been carried by the greatest and the strongest among us for thousands of years. Imagine, if you will, a different time. Imagine a night, cold and dark, nearly 2,000 years ago. The wind is howling across the plains of the Danube River, near the edge of the known world. Inside a simple, drafty tent, a man sits alone. He is an old man now. His body is frail, struggling to digest simple food, aching from years of riding on horseback. He is coughing, his lungs weak. Outside that tent, the world is on fire. There is a war raging that has lasted for years. There is a plague sweeping through the empire, killing millions, piling bodies in the streets faster than they can be buried. There is betrayal in the capital, rumors that his most trusted general is plotting a coup to take his life. This man is Marcus Aurelius. He is the Emperor of Rome. He is the most powerful man on earth, yet he is surrounded by death, sickness, and treachery. He did not ask for this power. He did not want the throne. He wanted to be a philosopher, a student of books, a quiet man of simple thoughts. Instead, fate placed the weight of the entire world on his shoulders. If anyone had a reason to panic, to scream, to let the anxiety consume him, it was him. If anyone had a reason to believe that life was falling apart, it was Marcus.
But look closer at him in that tent. He is not pacing. He is not shouting at his servants. He is not pulling at his hair in despair. He is sitting by the flickering light of a single lamp. He is writing. He is not writing a speech for the Senate. He is not writing a decree for the army. He is writing a diary. He is writing to himself. These writings were never meant for us to see. They were his private medicine, his method for steadying his soul when the world tried to break him. We know them today as the Meditations, but he simply called them to himself. What he wrote on those pages offers us a map. It is a map out of the chaos. It is a guide on how to stand still when the storm is raging. And tonight, we are going to walk that path with him. We are going to learn how to find that unshakable calm, that fortress within that allows us not just to survive the difficult times, but to remain kind, just, and sane while we endure them. The first lesson Marcus teaches us is about the nature of the world. He reminds us that the chaos we feel is often not about what is happening, but about our judgment of what is happening. He wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This sounds impossible at first. When you lose your job, when a relationship ends, when illness strikes, the pain feels very real. It feels physical. But Marcus is asking us to look deeper. Imagine you are standing on a beach. A massive wave is coming toward you. If you stand rigid, terrified, screaming at the wave that it shouldn't be there, thinking this is a disaster, the wave will crush you. But if you accept the wave, if you say, this is water, this is nature, and you dive into it, or you plant your feet and let it wash past, you remain standing. The event, the wave, is the same. Your reaction changes everything. Marcus believed in the inner citadel. This is the core of your mind, the ruling center of your soul. No one can enter this fortress without your permission. The world can take your money. It can damage your reputation. It can even hurt your body, but it cannot touch your character. It cannot force you to be angry. It cannot force you to be afraid. You choose those reactions. When life feels like it is falling apart, it is usually because we have left the gates of our fortress open. We have let the outside world dictate our internal state. We are angry because the traffic is bad. We are sad because someone didn't text back. We are anxious because the news is frightening. We have given the keys to our happiness to strangers and circumstances. Marcus tells us to take the keys back. He whispers to us across the centuries, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about what is troubling you right now. Is it something within your control? Can you fix it right this second? If yes, then take action. Action is the antidote to despair. But if it is out of your control, if it is in the past or dependent on someone else's decision, then worrying about it is like trying to hold back the wind with your hands. It only exhausts you. You must let it go. You must retreat into your citadel and say, this is external. This cannot hurt the part of me that matters.
This brings us to the second great pillar of his wisdom, acceptance. Not resignation, not giving up, but active acceptance. The Stoics had a phrase for this, Amor Fati, a love of fate. It is easy to love life when things are going well, when the sun is shining and money is flowing. But Marcus challenges us to love the struggle, to love the obstacle. Imagine a fire, a blazing, roaring fire. If you throw a rock into it, the rock sits there. But if you throw wood or paper or even something ugly and broken into the fire consumes it. The fire turns everything thrown into it into flame and brightness. Marcus said that our mind should be like that fire. When a problem is thrown at us, we shouldn't shrink away. We should consume it. We should use it as fuel. You lost your job? That is fuel. It is fuel for resilience, fuel to learn a new skill, fuel to rediscover who you are without a title. Your heart was broken? That is fuel. It is fuel to learn independence, fuel to deepen your capacity for empathy, fuel to understand the human condition. When you stop fighting reality, when you stop saying, this shouldn't be happening, and start saying, this is happening, now what can I make of it? The panic begins to fade. You shift from a victim of circumstance to a master of your own response. But let us be honest, it is hard to stay calm when people are the problem. Marcus dealt with schemes, lies, and incompetence daily. He had a son who was cruel and unfit to rule. He had generals who betrayed him. Yet his advice on dealing with difficult people is some of the most beautiful and compassionate ever written. He reminds us that people often do wrong out of ignorance, not evil. They are confused, they are hurting, they are stumbling through the dark, bumping into us. He wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself,
The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. He didn't say this to be cynical, he said it to be prepared. He said it so that when he met a rude person, he wouldn't be shocked, he wouldn't take it personally. He realized that their anger was their burden, not his. Think of someone who has hurt you or frustrated you recently. It is easy to hold on to that anger, to let it burn a hole in your stomach. But Marcus asks, does this anger help you? Does it fix the situation? Or does it just disturb your own peace? The best revenge, he tells us, is to not be like that. If the world is chaotic and cruel, do not add to the chaos by losing your temper. Be the rock that the waves break against. Be the silence that absorbs the noise. There is a profound loneliness that comes when life falls apart. You feel that your suffering is unique, that you have been singled out by the universe for punishment. Marcus fought this illusion with the concept of the view from above. He would often practice a mental exercise where he zoomed out. He would imagine looking at himself from the ceiling, then from the sky, then from the stars. Try it now. See yourself sitting where you are. Now pull back. See your house, your street, your city. See the millions of people sleeping, waking, working, crying, laughing. Pull back further. See the curve of the earth. See the continents. See history stretching back thousands of years. In this vast perspective, your current problem, as heavy as it feels, is small. It is a grain of sand. This is not meant to make you feel insignificant in a depressing way. It is meant to liberate you. It reminds you that you are part of a massive, flowing whole. Kings have risen and fallen. Empires have turned to dust. Stars have burned out. All of this has happened, and the universe continues. Your trouble is temporary. This pain is temporary. Time is a river, Marcus wrote, a violent current of events, glimpsed once and already carried past us, and another follows and is gone. This river of time washes everything away. The insults people throw at you, gone. The failures you are ashamed of, gone. The anxieties about next year, they will come and go like leaves on the water. Why disturb your soul for something so fleeting? Why let a moment of darkness ruin your entire life? We often torment ourselves with the future. We build elaborate horror stories in our heads about what might happen. What if I fail? What if I get sick? What if I end up alone? Marcus lived in a time when the future was terrifyingly uncertain, yet he reminded himself, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Think about that. The same resilience that has gotten you through every bad day in your past is with you right now. You have survived 100% of your worst days. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. The future is just a ghost. The past is a memory. All you actually have, the only thing you ever truly possess, is this exact moment, right here, right now. Can you bear this moment, just this 1 second? Yes, you are bearing it. It is only when we add the weight of the past and the fear of the future to the present moment that it becomes too heavy to carry. Slice time into moments. Focus only on what is in front of you. Wash the dish. Write the sentence. Take the step. Do not look at the summit of the mountain. Just look at where your foot needs to go next. That is how you survive the climb. And what of the ultimate fear? The fear that underlies so much of our anxiety, the fear of loss, of change, of death.
Marcus stared death in the face every day. He lost many children in infancy, a pain that tears a parent apart. He watched his friends die in war. He felt his own body failing. But he did not hide from mortality. He kept it close. Memento mori. Remember, you must die. This sounds dark to our modern ears, but for Marcus it was a source of light. It was the ultimate clarifier. If you knew you had 1 week left to live, would you worry about what a stranger thought of your shoes? Would you hold a grudge against your brother? Would you stress about a deadline at work? No. You would look at the sky. You would hold the hand of someone you love. You would taste your food. You would breathe.
Try it now. See yourself sitting where you are. Now pull back. See your house, your street, your city. See the millions of people sleeping, waking, working, crying, laughing. Pull back further. See the curve of the earth. See the continents. See history stretching back thousands of years. In this vast perspective, your current problem, as heavy as it feels, is small. It is a grain of sand. This is not meant to make you feel insignificant in a depressing way. It is meant to liberate you. It reminds you that you are part of a massive, flowing whole. Kings have risen and fallen. Empires have turned to dust. Stars have burned out. All of this has happened, and the universe continues. Your trouble is temporary. This pain is temporary. Time is a river, Marcus wrote, a violent current of events, glimpsed once and already carried past us, and another follows and is gone. This river of time washes everything away. The insults people throw at you, gone. The failures you are ashamed of, gone. The anxieties about next year, they will come and go like leaves on the water. Why disturb your soul for something so fleeting? Why let a moment of darkness ruin your entire life? We often torment ourselves with the future. We build elaborate horror stories in our heads about what might happen. What if I fail? What if I get sick? What if I end up alone? Marcus lived in a time when the future was terrifyingly uncertain. Yet he reminded himself, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Think about that. The same resilience that has gotten you through every bad day in your past is with you right now. You have survived 100% of your worst days. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. The future is just a ghost. The past is a memory. All you actually have, the only thing you ever truly possess, is this exact moment, right here, right now. Can you bear this moment, just this 1 second? Yes, you are bearing it. It is only when we add the weight of the past and the fear of the future to the present moment that it becomes too heavy to carry. Slice time into moments. Focus only on what is in front of you. Wash the dish. Write the sentence. Take the step. Do not look at the summit of the mountain. Just look at where your foot needs to go next. That is how you survive the climb. And what of the ultimate fear? The fear that underlies so much of our anxiety. The fear of loss, of change, of death. Marcus stared death in the face every day. He lost many children in infancy, a pain that tears a parent apart. He watched his friends die in war. He felt his own body failing. But he did not hide from mortality. He kept it close. Memento mori. Remember, you must die. This sounds dark to our modern ears, but for Marcus it was a source of light. It was the ultimate clarifier.
If you knew you had 1 week left to live, would you worry about what a stranger thought of your shoes? Would you hold a grudge against your brother? Would you stress about a deadline at work? No. You would look at the sky. You would hold the hand of someone you love. You would taste your food. You would breathe.
You could leave life right now, he wrote. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This is not a threat. It is an invitation to stop wasting your life on trivialities. It is a call to wake up. When life feels like it is falling apart, it is often because we are clinging to things that were never meant to stay. We are trying to freeze the river. But if we accept that change is the nature of the universe, that flowers must wilt to make seeds, that days must end to bring new dawns, then we stop being afraid of the ending. We start appreciating the middle. Let us return to the image of Marcus in his tent. The candle is burning low, his hand is cramping, he is tired, but he is calm. He has written his fears onto the page and reasoned them away. He has reminded himself that he is strong, that he is part of nature, that he has a duty to be a good man, regardless of what the world throws at him. He puts down his pen, he blows out the lamp, he sleeps, ready to face whatever the morning brings with dignity. You can do this too. You do not need to be an emperor. You do not need to be a philosopher. You just need to be a human being who is willing to pause. When the panic rises, imagine you are stepping into that tent with him. Step out of the storm. Ask yourself, is this essential? Much of what we do and say is not essential. If you cut it out, you will have more time and more tranquility. Ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Look it in the eye. You will see that even the worst outcome is endurable if you keep your character intact. Ask yourself, to whom does this thought belong? Is it yours, or is it the world's anxiety implanted in you? Being a Stoic does not mean being a statue. It does not mean having no feelings. It means feeling the grief, feeling the fear, but not letting it drive the bus. It means crying at a funeral, but not falling apart forever. It means feeling the anger rise when you are insulted, but choosing silence instead of screaming. It is about creating a space between the stimulus and the response. In that space lies your freedom. Life will fall apart. Things will break. People will leave. This is the truth of existence. But you, the real you, the watcher behind the eyes, the keeper of the inner citadel, you can remain whole. You can be the eye of the hurricane. The storm spins violently around the center, but in the very center, it is calm. Be the center. Start small. Tomorrow, when something goes wrong, you spill your coffee or you catch a red light, catch yourself. Feel the irritation rising. Then smile. Say to yourself, this is a small test. I can handle this. Master the small things and you will be ready for the big things. Treat yourself with the same kindness Marcus showed himself. He didn't chide himself for struggling. He coached himself. Be your own coach. Be your own best friend. When you stumble, do not beat yourself up. Just get back up. To stand up straight, he said, not straightened. Grow into your own strength. As we come to the end of this reflection, let the silence return. Feel your body again. Is the tension slightly less? Is the breathing slightly deeper? The problems of your life are still there, waiting for you, but perhaps you are looking at them differently now. You are not a victim of your life. You are the author of your response to it. You have within you a spark of the divine fire. You have the capacity for reason, for courage, for justice, and for self-control. No amount of bad luck can take that away from you. The world can crush your body, but it can only crush your spirit if you surrender it.
do not surrender. Hold the line. Keep your inner peace sacred. Remember that you are part of a long lineage of human beings who have suffered and survived. You are made of strong stuff. You are capable of bearing this. Take one more deep breath. Inhale the strength of the past. Exhale the anxiety of the future. Be here. Be steady. Be kind. If this message found you when you needed it, if it helped you find a moment of calm in the chaos, please take a moment to support this journey. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with someone you know who is struggling. We often suffer in silence, and you never know how much a friend might need to hear these words tonight. Join us in the Wisdom of Stoic community as we continue to explore how ancient wisdom can heal modern wounds. Go now and meet your life with a calm mind and a brave heart. You are ready.